Number 12. Tiger Leaping Gorge. Cutting dramatically through the rugged landscapes of Yunnan Province, Tiger Leaping Gorge is one of the deepest, most scenic and spectacular river canyons on Earth. At its lowest point, the gorge measures almost 3,800 m. On either side of the gorge are two intoxicating mountains, Jade Dragon Snow and Haba Snow. Along with the gorge, carved by the monstrous white waters of the Jinsha River, you'll be able to experience a wide breadth of landscapes. Due to its natural beauty, hiking along the gorge's narrow trail is increasingly popular. This takes you past roaring rapids, rugged cliffs and secluded villages. Number 11. Meters Cow. Often referred to as the Vegas of China, this gambling town has all the glamour of Sin City, but with more history. Mao was a Portuguese colony for more than 300 years, and you can see the evidence on the ground. Ancient Chinese temples rise out of the streets covered in traditional Portuguese tiles to create a stunning mosaic of blended cultures, and you'll find this juxtaposition everywhere. Colonial buildings sit right next to flashy casinos and new boutiques. Music. Number 10. Zhang X11 National Forest. Located in northwest Hunan Province, Zhang X11 National Forest boasts some of the most impressive and spectacular landscapes in China. Part of the Wuling mountain range, the scenic area is particularly famous for the thousands of pillars and peaks that punctuate the park, often shrouded in mist. These CST formations look incredible, and many of them tower over 200 meters high. Covered in subtropical rainforest, they rise above plunging ravines and deep gorges, with sparkling rivers, lakes and waterfalls found here and there. Music. Number 9. Chuchai-go Valley has been described as a fairyland because of its many waterfalls, snow-covered CS mountains and its 108 blue, turquoise and green-colored lakes that are so crystal clear one can see the bottoms. It is also the habitat of giant pandas, though the chances of seeing them are slim due to the park size and the number of tourists. Music. Number 8. Hungo. Famed for its natural scenery, Hungo and its West Lake have been immortalized by countless poets and artists. In the 13th century, Marco Polo described the city as the most beautiful and magnificent in the world. Hangzhou's most famous site, West Lake, is a large lake separated by causeways and lined with ancient buildings and gardens designed for relaxation and spirituality. Visitors will find Goa's temples, walking paths and tea farms along its shores. Music. Number 7. Yangzhou in South China was once a magnet for backpackers because of its cheap prices and laid-back atmosphere, but today it draws all sorts of travelers to enjoy its beautiful scenery and Kars Mountains. Yangzhou also makes a good base to take a day trip to Jiyulin. For a leisurely trip on the Li River, many travelers choose to rent bicycles for the trip back, since the route is relatively flat and gives them the opportunity to view farmers toiling in their fields. Music. Number 6. Lhasa. Lhasa is the most important city in Tibet and one of the highest elevated in the world at 11,500 ft. Lhasa, in spite of its absorption into Greater China, has retained much of its culture. It is home to the Potala Palace, which was the former home of the Dalai Lama. The palace was constructed on the Red Hill more than 360 years ago. Another palace is Norbulinka, built in 1755. It was the Dalai Lama's summer palace before his exile. Music. Number 5. Xi'an. Xi'an was once the start of the indispensable Silk Road that made commerce between many countries in Eurasia possible. It was also the imperial seat for no fewer than 11 dynasties before the unification of China between 1000 BC and 1000 AD.